This is my announcement that this channel is officially going to go on hiatus for a little bit. I've expressed before that I don't really like making content that's negative, and lately all my content has been these low effort type posts where there's no positivity in them, like, at all. And as of right now, I can't continue to keep putting any sort of mental energy into this type of thing, knowing what the hell just happened today. I already had it up to here in terms of the quality of the product. If you noticed, I said I was gonna review WrestleMania 41 and ended up not doing that. Why didn't I do that? Because WrestleMania 41 ended with Travis Scott coming down the ramp and just being part of something that he should not have been part of. That's not really disrespect to him, that's more disrespect to TKO as a thing that exists. TKO, over the past few weeks, months, this past year, they have tried to shift WWE to be a more right-wing product. I'm tired of not touching the politics on this anymore. They have shifted this company to become right-wing. This company was not right-wing when Trump was in office the first time. This company was not right-wing during any sort of its runs at all, which is saying something because Vince McMahon was the one who was running this product. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me talk about what the hell just happened. Massive releases. Talent that should not have been released. If anything, if these people really had to lose their jobs, there were maybe 2 sightings where I could consider that okay. Danny Palmer and Gallus. The rest did not need to be fired. You cannot cite budget cuts for these reasons. You cannot say anything about that. You flaunt your record profits day in, day out. Every single time you do a fucking pay-per-view. Oh, look at us and our record profits. Shut up. No one gives a shit. I don't give a shit about your gate. I don't give a shit about the people who are in attendance. No one gives a fuck. No one goes to a wrestling show to figure out how much you did in gates or how much you did in social media. People go there to enjoy themselves, and you're price gouging them as we speak. And then you fire some of the people that they came there for. One of the reasons that I went to Raw a few months ago was because of Dakota Kai having an IC title match with Lyra Valkyria, and now Dakota Kai is gone. The NXT talent also got hit hard with this. Usually it's a main roster thing, but no. Cora Jade, gone. Jakara Jackson, gone. Oro Mensah, gone. It is so frustrating, and some people wonder why someone like me would continue to watch the product after all of this shit happens. It's a few reasons. The first thing is, this show was my childhood. I'm always going to be emotionally attached to it because it was something that made me the person that I eventually became. So of course I advocate for it to succeed and to be good, and they were succeeding. Last year was such a great year. And now they're pissing it away. What for? Your fan base is not right-wing. They're not. The people who went to that stupid Tony Hinchcliffe show are maybe the only right-wing parts of your fan base, but there were also over 60,000 people there. Of course, a lot of them were bound to be fucking right-wing. I'd hate to get into the political side of this and all of that, but let's just also take into account that a lot of the talent who got released are gay or have shown support for the gay community, which of course doesn't really fit that right-wing agenda, so they gotta nix them. And at the end of the day, I don't care whose decision this was. I don't care if it was Triple H, I don't care if it was TKO, although I would argue TKO is ruining the company a lot more than Triple H. I don't care who's responsible. I put blame on everyone. As a collective, I put blame on TKO and WWE, and it's because of this shit that I cannot in good conscience make content about this thing for the foreseeable future, at least as of right now. You may see the oddball video about an NJPW show, or Noah, if I decide to watch any of those. But that's about it. And even then, those videos would be very limited because Japan is very strict about their copyright. AEW is also strict about their copyright, so can't really make any content about them. And I refuse to make content about any other wrestling promotion. TNA is garbage. If you want to keep up to date with me, follow me on my main channel, Simply Dave, with nothing attached to it. About to come out with a video on Devil May Cry 3, and I have some plans for some videos about some fighting games that I really enjoy. Catch me over there, because that's the only place I feel like making content for right now. I will probably eventually see you again on this channel talking about WWE, but only when I feel that the time is right. I hope all the release talent find success in whatever it is that they choose to do. Have a nice day. Take care.